Hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on to do a project. I decided to start a journal. Haven't made a journal in a while. Been doing a lot of other projects and collaborations and series, and I just want to mix it up and do something different. I have been looking at some papers for a while that I got some time ago, and I've been itching to work with them, and I just haven't done it yet with everything else that I've been doing. But I thought today would be the day. So I'm hoping you will go on this journey with me. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you get some inspiration. Hope you like it. And yeah, we're just going to kind of gradually here and there work on this journal. And what I'm thinking is doing a safari themed journal, because I have these beautiful papers I want to show you real quick. And I got these from Temu. And look at this. Isn't that lovely? That'll make something nice too. So that's going in my arsenal. Okay. But look at these guys. They are so beautiful. They're not quite as thick as cardstock, but they're good little weight to them. And they're glossy and they're just beautiful. Look at that. I don't remember how much I paid for them. I'm sure not much, maybe $5 maybe. But look at that. There's one. Look at that. 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's nice. 5. That's nice. 6, 7, 8. So I got 10 sheets. And that's why I bought it, was to do like a safari theme type journal or some makes. But I thought, yeah, I'm going to pull them out, and today's the day. So I grabbed some pieces. I did a little bit of prepping because we've all seen journals made before. So I thought I'd do just a little bit of prepping to kind of save some video time. But we're going to do the process together. Okay? So I've got, excuse me, I've got my cardboard pieces cut down. And it's going to be about, what, 8 by 11? Or 8 by, let me see. 8 3/4 by 6. And then I've got a 1.5 inch spine. Okay. And then I chose a couple pieces of fabric that I had laying around. I've cut that down. I thought that would kind of, go. Okay, so that's the piece pre-cut, and I've got a mess. And then I've got these other pieces here to go in the inside. All right, so how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing good. Let's get this baby started. Let's see how far we get on today's video. Maybe we can at least get the construction done. Let's see. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, so I thought we would do something like this, and I've already pre-measured my holes, so hopefully that'll help save a little bit of time as well. Yeah, just like that. Okay, and I had a brush. I do. Here we go. Let's just get this baby going. And I'm going to try not to put too much glue on the back because this is a very thin fabric and I don't want it to seep through. So I'm just going to put a light coat, and I'm hoping it's going to be enough. Try and spread it pretty evenly. Here we go. And down we go. ends first. Oh, my brush just broke. Okay. This will be my first safari kind of theme journal I've ever done. I love, 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 love animals. And I can't believe I haven't done one before this, but yeah, this is gonna be my first one. I'm gonna clip that for a minute, try and help that glue bind a little bit. Okay, well, I'm putting glue on this other piece here. Gotta move kind of quickly. This is quick drying glue. Might as well just use it like this because it keeps popping off. Okay. And I've already did the closure that I plan on using. I'm hoping that it works okay. Again, that's a first that I've done. I'm using a hair ribbon. You know, those scrunchy, just those hair ribbons that you pull your hair back in a ponytail. They're pretty sturdy. And I have a lot of them. Okay. Let's come over and do this side. So I'd love to hear what everybody else is working on. You guys working on a journal? I was so excited when I actually made the decision to do this because I haven't, like I said, I haven't worked on a journal in so long. Geez, I think it's been a good 6 months since I've actually made a journal. So I was excited. Okay, just for myself to work a little bit better, I'm going to turn this sideways and do it in this direction. It's trying to slide on me, isn't it? Okay. You get wrinkles really easy when you're dealing with thin fabric. It's like a cotton fabric, I guess. Okay, there's one side. That kind of moved on me a little bit. Trying to pull the fabric tight as I can. Smooth out all the wrinkles. Okay. So there we go. See that blue seep through a little bit right there. All right. That looks good. And then I got this for the middle. And these two for the inside layers. I think I measured them correctly. Looks like it. Yep, that's going to be really nice. Okay, but before we do that, I have my holes marked, as I said. So I'm going to go ahead and take a minute. Hopefully it's not moving too quickly. Oh, still wet, but I'm going to punch through those a little bit. Let me see if I can see them on this side. Barely. Okay, I can see them pretty good now. There we go. Now we can go ahead and put this down. I think it might be just a hair too long. I'm going to trim it just a tiny, tiny bit. Just about a 1/16 of an inch. Yeah, I'm more pleased with that. Okay. Now let's glue that down. And I cut the edges with my zigzag scissors so it won't fray. Okay. A little on the top there, hold that down. There we go. Let's make sure it's not going to go anywhere. Especially those little corners. Okay. Not completely in frame because it's kind of large, but you kind of get to see what I'm doing there. All right, now I'm going to bring in the two inside pieces. Just like that. I like it. I would love, really love to sew the edges, but I don't think my sewing machine could handle going through the fabric and the cardboard. But I think that would look really nice. If only, right? I guess I could buy the stronger, heavier needles, but just put a little bit of glue along those edges. Just tiny. Help hold those down. Okay. And we'll see how it'll tell how much glue I'm using once it dries. Hopefully I'm not using too much. Okay. See, it's wet, but I think it'll be okay once it dries. Along those edges. And I'm just going lightly, just to make sure those edges are tacked down. And there we go. Here's one side. Now let's do this side. Okay. We have to make sure we secure that down well. Okay, that's in position. Hold this side while we glue the top. Okay, looks good. Put a little extra glue by that closure piece there. Make sure it's not going to go anywhere. Okay. Get those edges. All right, that looks good. I like it. Now once that dries thoroughly, I think we'll be okay. Let me grab a napkin here, paper towel. Okay, I'm thinking let's just let that dry before we put the signature in. The signatures. This is gonna, I think it's gonna be a 2 signature journal with 10 pieces of that paper. I don't have a whole lot. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I think I better let that dry before we go any further. Where are we at on time? I like to try and keep my videos at about 45 minutes when I'm doing a make, so I don't want to go over that. And we're not quite there yet, but I think I'm going to let that dry. So I don't want to mess with it until it's thoroughly dry. Okay, so we're going to leave that, and I'll wait to, well, let's see. I have an image here that I prepped off camera where I took a piece of the inside lining and I cut out an image and did a zigzag stitch around. And I thought that would be a really nice focal image for the front of the cover. We could go ahead and put that down and then let everything dry all at once. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to glue that as well. While I got the brush out, might as well just do it all. Okay. Now this is not like Fabri-Tac or anything, and I don't know. I'm working with fabric here, so maybe I should be using that, but I don't have any. And I am on a no spend money for craft supplies until the end of March or longer if I can do it. And that's what I'm trying to do my best. I've been good. Okay, let's try and center that. I like it. It's looking good. Just a tab of glue on those ends. I like that. Okay. Yeah, I think we could stop there. I think that's pretty good. We've got 6 3/4. What I say by 8 3/4 with 1.5 inch spine. It's going to be safari themed. Did a couple different fabrics for the inside and the outside. So we're going to let that dry really thoroughly, and then we're going to sew in the signatures on the next video. All right. Well, that is a little peek on what I'm working on right now. Okay, guys, I hope you guys like it so far. Please follow along. Let's see how this develops. I'm looking forward to getting this completed. But as always, always, always take care. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.